Alright, what's up Dragon Brood? Today we're going to try to make Poppet Stitcher work. I know it's a little crazy, but hey, we're going to play a bunch of spells, make a bunch of tokens, and hopefully overrun our opponent. Quick reminder that if you're going to be down in the Orlando area, be sure to check out commandfestorlando.com and get all the details for the upcoming Command Fest. And if you want to play Commander at the beginning of the month of October, be sure to check out lotusconevents.com for both competitive and casual Commander. Now, hopping into this deck list, we're going to start with Poppet Stitcher because this is kind of the reason we wanted to do this, right? We get a 2/3 for 3. Every time we play an instant or sorcery, we get a zombie that has Decayed, but we do then get to flip it and make all of our things have 3/3 and as base stats, which is actually pretty good, especially since we have other ways to pump them up. Now, how are we going to take advantage of this? Well, we're going to be playing stuff like Wedding Announcement because this makes a token every turn, so it'll make it easy to flip the Poppet Stitcher if we want to, so we like what's going on there. We're also going to be playing some Saheeli, because Saheeli happens to make some Thopters, and if we can have 3/3 flyers, that seems pretty dang good, right? And they'll have haste even, so why not be excited about that? But we're also going to need to play a lot of spells, and since we're playing a lot of spells, we're going to try to take advantage of something like Pia Nalar. This is going to allow us to, every time we play a card from exile, we'll get to make a 1/1 Thopter, which kind of goes with the other Thopters that we're playing. And this is actually mostly solid because we're all going to be playing cards like Reckless Impulse, which is going to let us exile some things, and then we can play those. And then we're also going to play Aerith, Tormented Prophet. This is going to let us exile stuff every turn, which is going to make it very easy to get those Thopters. But more importantly, this is going to get us access to more cards, which hopefully lets us get more spells, so then we can trigger all of these things that we're trying to do. And we're going to play Narset. Now, Narset doesn't do anything in and of herself, but she has a 3/4. And then whenever we attack, we get to play an instant or sorcery from a graveyard for free, which is awesome. But actually, I say that specifically, it's a non-creature, non-land, but it's mostly going to be instants and sorceries. The thing I will say too, though, is it is from a graveyard, doesn't have to be your graveyard. But then whenever we attack, then we get all those triggers on top of everything else, and all of our stuff has prowess. So whether we're using the free spell or any of our other spells, then we have this big army of stuff all getting +1/+1 for every spell that we play. So hopefully in one big attack or two, we should be able to kill the opponent, but we'll see. Now, we are playing a bunch of other things that are burn spells, counters, whatever, but those are the key cards you need to worry about. If you want the full deck list, it will be at the end of the video, or you can go to down to the description, look for the little blue arrows, that'll take you to our Moxfield link, and you can see today's deck along with over 120 other deck lists we have available for you. But strap yourselves in. Hopefully you have a wide screen, because hopefully we're going to make a lot of counters and run opponents over today. Alright, let's see what this hand does. I don't know how this is going to work out. This feels like it's going to be very matchup dependent. Like if they go Thalia here, that's going to be a little tough. Okay, we didn't get Thalia, so there's that. I guess we go ahead and do this, and if this gets cut down, so be it. Alright, looks like it's gonna. No, it's getting Fading Hope. Okay, that's better, I guess. Seems fine. Opponent has a Shigeki. Do we care about them having a Shigeki? I think is our next question. Alright, we'll play this. Opponent doesn't have anything, it doesn't look like. You know, I feel like they're going to play Shieldred right after this when we do this anyway, but okay. Oh, sure. I'll leave that on in case there is another Shieldred. Alright, Topiary Stomper it is. I'll be real with y'all, I have no idea what's really going on right now. Those are not great, but also not terrible. We have till our next turn to play the Narset, so that's mostly fine. In the turn, because we can play like a Play with Fire here, we can Fading Hope something. Green Sun's Twilight. Well, that sucks. I don't have a counter in hand here. Alright, they found a land. Well, obviously we're going to use this, even though we're giving them more mana. It's not our preferred situation. I mean, we'll take this, but they have way more than enough mana at this point. I guess we go ahead and use this, target them, even though we get no value. Well, you know what? We're going to play Narset next turn. Yeah, let's use this so we at least get a 1-1 out of this from Pia. And that can stay. Even though we're not going to get to use it next turn, because we kind of know where things are headed here. Alright, go to Ataxes. End the turn. Hopefully we don't get wrecked. Sure, you have an Atraxa. I think my issue is Atraxa is like the most uninteresting things most people can do a lot of the time. It's kind of the issue with a few of the big cards right now. Like that, Breach, whatever. They just don't really do much, you know? That's unfortunate, because I was really hoping we were going to get to bounce their Atraxa. Let's see what we got going on. Ooh, Poppet Stitcher. Gosh dang it. Alright, I guess we just draw that. Alright, bounce our Narset. Nothing good happened there, unfortunately. Alright, pass the turn. Alright, we can at least make disappear that. I mean, you're gonna attack, right? Oh, they didn't attack. What? Oh, this is amazing. Yeah, that's it. Now, the question is, could I have done 18 damage? No, because I don't have the right cards in hand. Though, because we had a Consider in the yard, it's possible we could have... Well, we would have scribed there. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then we play one of these. That's 12, 13, 14, 15. It would really depend on what's on top. We could have possibly still done enough to do 18, even if they had attacked us. So that's pretty cool. It depends on what this scry was. We get to put something on the bottom. Plus, we'd have a chance of drawing something here. So we get to see basically 3 cards to give us a chance at playing an extra spell. So the odds were pretty high that we probably still could have won there. But yeah, that is a weird finish, but I'm going to take it because it's a win over Atraxa. Sure, I'll keep this. Why not? All right, let's lead with this. Try to throw opponents off the scent. We'll pass. Yeah. Do I want to bounce that? Yeah. All right. I was thinking about wait until we want to protect a Poppet Stitcher or something, but that's mostly fine to keep, I guess. Pass the turn. All right. You got it. All right. Let me off that. And then now it's us versus Shieldred, I'm going to assume. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. Interesting. I guess we'll use this then. Great. More reckless impulses. Gotta love it. Alright. Was not a Shieldred, however, does not mean that they don't have removal cards here. Instead... I mean, I guess we could play Pia, let her die, and then try to just get Poppet Stitcher down. I mean, if they have double cut down, that's super sad, but kind of so be it if they do. All right, there you go. There's your chance, opponent. Huh. All right. Maybe their plan is just... Sure. Okay. End the turn. I guess it's possible. I thought they were going to try to just play like Gix's command or something here, but looks like they're not. Now we keep exiling. Is this second? No, this is the first time I think. But like exiling the make disappears is not a pleasant feeling because we're limited on what we can get out of them. Oh, you know what? No, because they already have 4 black mana. I was thinking they might try to play Obliterator, but they're already set. Okay. Definitely going to play that. I'm going to go ahead and try to play our Poppet Stitcher. We are going to attack. Okay, I guess we go to end the turn. They're going to remove something and do what? All right. And do nothing. Okay. Well, whatever they're going to do, they can do now because we no longer have a make disappear. And they know that. So, here you go. Pyrnix Rex. You got it, fam. Alright. We get hit. Now it's going to be how much damage do we think we can do? Blast the opponent. Make a 2-2. Don't want that. Get another 2-2. Make disappear. A little late. However, if they have another one, that's pretty tough. Because those guys do trample. Should I take that just in case? I mean, the problem is we just don't have much otherwise. But I guess we'll take that. Hope we draw something off the top. We do kind of have to flip this, so let's transform. Oh, it was just a land. Boo. That's terrible. Yep. Alright. This is kind of our only shot, right? Put the opponent low enough that maybe we can punch through. But we don't have much. I mean, if they try to go for another Tyranids Rex here or something, we can at least... Oh, we can't counter that even. Because it can't be countered. So yeah, we're dead if they have another one. Okay, it looks like they don't. So we're lucky as far as that goes. Try to blast this. Alright. Do they have a... Oh, no Tyvar stand, so we're at 1. Oh! 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 Wow. Okay, sure. Let's keep it. 3 Fading Hopes. I've been on the receiving end of 3 Fading Hopes. I have not been on the dealing end of 3 Fading Hopes. And I'm not going to do much with it right now, let me tell you. Okay, so we kind of know what they're doing, huh? I mean, I guess we go with this. Guess I cost myself a point too. I could have played this instead of that. Alright, we're probably going to need to find a make disappear or something. Or else we're probably going to be struggling quite a bit. We only have 1 white currently. And these are this turn. We could play these. Oh, boy. Just trying to think about what our goals are here. Let's do this. Alright. Like I said, I don't think I was going to play Poppet Stitcher for a minute, so let's just go ahead and do this. In the turn. Opponent's basically showing us I don't have any counters, though, so I'm assuming we're just waiting to dodge board sweepers. Alright, you have a Topiary Stomper. This This is going to be one of those dumb situations because I feel like we're going to end up like bouncing an Atraxa like 3 times, which is utterly dumb, but kind of what we're dealing with. Oh, we got the make disappears back to back. Are you kidding? On a turn we can't even cast them to take advantage of it. So they're going to get their Atraxa and nothing we can do about it. That's pretty brutal. Man, that is rough. Just straight up lost 2 make disappears off of the Aerith. That's probably as bad as Zach's going to be this whole video. In this particular matchup, because a make disappear would have been huge. So it's an angel, alright. Which is probably going to try to kill the Poppet Stitcher. Alright. Yeah, we'll keep a Narset. And an Otawara. Interesting. Well, we're going to play the Otawara. Play this, I suppose. To try to set up something with these Poppet Stitchers and whatnot. And then we just pass the turn, I guess? I mean, it's tough with angels and whatnot hiding out over there. I mean, I'm not excited about the idea of just bouncing Atraxas, but at the end of the day, if that's all we got, you know, it's all we got. Alright, if she's there, we're about to see her. There's an ossification. Probably going to target Narset. And we're going to try to bounce a Narset. I mean, obviously, I'm going to say attack us for at least the 3. Alright, take our turn. Okay, these are at least interesting cards. I don't hate them. We go Poppet Stitcher wedding announcement? Or do we just go... yeah, probably. No attacks. Alright, let's see if we can try to start turning things around on this next turn. Yep, there's an Atraxa. We knew that was a thing. Let's see, at the beginning of our upkeep. So we can't, even if we put a stop, we wouldn't be able to use a Fading Hope to get a token. I mean, we're probably going to do it anyway. I'm going to test it, but I'm pretty sure because we don't have it at the very beginning, it does nothing for us. I'm pretty certain. Yeah, not blocking. You got it. Do what you're going to do. Yep, that's what I thought. It worked exactly how I anticipated. Alright, so... Go to our main phase. Play this. Play... Oh, I'm short, so I get to play Saheeli, or I get to play Narset. I do not get to play both. Alright, Narset it is. No attacks. I mean, as much as I would like to add Saheeli there, like, can't really justify anything. Alright, GG's. Ooh. Okay, let's see what happens. I am not confident about this hand at all. But let's see what's up. Alright, we're playing against that. At least Make Disappears might do something this game, so we'll see. I kind of need that in this fight, actually. Alright. We got to stop Athalia. That feels at least pretty good. I mean, we're probably going to be down around 12 before we... Oh, that's it? You know, I wonder if our opponent just thought we were some type of control deck, and they just didn't want to fight against that. I couldn't blame them necessarily if you run into a bunch in a row, because that gets annoying, but we're totally not that. But, oh man. Alright, let's keep it. We may just be on that double wedding announcement playing. Alright, you got it. Pass the turn. I think with the plan here, just hopefully get to make disappear something, and then, I don't know, like, figure it out from there. Opponent's deck's going to be very hard for us to beat. I already feel it. I mean, anything's going to be hard for us to beat with no lands, right? But, God, I feel like we play Aerith. We're just going to set it up to get killed here. And that's tough. But, alright, we're going to go with this. I think Aerith is how we get ahead, but I don't know where this game's going at the moment. Alright, well, they found all their mana, so they can do all the crazy things they want to do here. Alright, that's a thing. Whenever you proliferate. Wow, so this is a proliferate deck on top of that? That's peculiar. I'm hoping to find a land on top here. Okay, cool. There was two. Alright. No attacks. Alright, what's happening here? Alright, we'll stop that, I guess. Like this. Don't know how worth it is. I'm hoping it is, though. And then maybe we find something cheap to play with the Poppet Stitcher. I don't know. Alright, we go to 17. You know, something tells me there's removal cards in their hand. I don't know what's giving me that vibe, but I feel like that's what's there. So I'm going to do this. Not a lot here other than the fact that we could bounce our Poppet Stitcher and protect it. Maybe play two things next turn. You know, I'm assuming it's going to be like a go for the throat or something. Yep, there you go. So, not great. Oh, a second Poppet Stitcher, though. I kind of want... Well, dang it. Nah, we kind of want to land. We want to be able to try to double spell next turn. As much as I like that, I would like to double spell here, if we can. Well, wedding announcement looks like trash now. Sucks too. I was kind of thinking about wedding announcement, but that's not going to do a thing here. That's pretty sad. Or are they going to sack it to proliferate? That would have made us happy. They pump faked us. It looked like they were gonna, though. Alright. Let me go and do this, because you already know we have this. No attacks. It at least sits there and possibly gets us to our threshold for the Stitcher. I think if one of these Aeriths would have been a spell, I would have considered keeping that other Poppet Stitcher on top. And then just see if we can get double tokens and then flip them. But, like, opportunity never really came up there. Alright, we take a hit. Sadly, we got to take 3 here. We're just going to be able to block their 1/3. Oh, they're attacking with everything. Do we still just block the 1/3 and take 6? I don't think we have a way to win otherwise if we do that, though. I think we have to do this. And then again, just double spell. I mean, they are sacked to proliferate? Okay, that works too, I guess. So we take more damage. And then we're probably dead in a turn or two. Oh, another Aerith is not what we were looking for. That sucks. Also, did you notice how when I switched the order I was going to play those, it actually used the Pain Land as colorless that time? I thought that was pretty interesting. Alright, we need something good, because if my opponent just proliferates twice, we're dead. Forge. Alright, you get a Forge. Seems legit. We block. I guess that's fine. Can't really afford to go to 2, unfortunately. Like, as much as I want to, we really can't go to 2. That's just not an option here. Okay. This at least gives us things. Alright, I was just checking if I could play these without taking any damage. We can play this now. We haven't played a land. Pass. Make a token. We can flip tokens next turn, and Narset hopefully can try to help us get across the finish line. Here's a Cankerbloom. Gonna be a bit of a problem, but we'll figure it out. Them proliferating with that would suck a whole lot. We don't want that to happen. Okay. Obviously, we have to throw our 1/1 token away. That's non-negotiable. Like, that has to happen here. As much as I would like to flip into 3/3s, we can't really afford to here. Not yet. Alright, this has to be a big turn with these 2 cards we get off Aerith. You know, those ain't bad. Though we could have done a lot worse. We could have done a lot worse. Alright, let's do... I kind of want to tap something else for a color, like a Arena. Are you just trying to keep us from taking damage because we're at 2 or 3? I guess that's fair. We do have to be careful about how much red we use here. This is not easy. We have all these. How much can we get off here? An opponent can block 2 things right now. Alright, let's go here. Sure. I was looking to see what we have in the yard. We do have a Fading Hope. So we could bounce a problematic card. If we think it can help us punch through. I don't know that we can, but it's a thing. Artifact creature tokens with flying and they gain haste. So, but we would have to take a point of damage and then they would proliferate and we would die. So we can't do that. This is tough. But like Narset has to attack and bounce a Gala Greeters, right? But then what do we do after that? Like, I guess we go? We'll figure it out. This is really where I'm at here, right? We'll figure out how this works. I mean, we could do Random Realmbreaker. And then all our lands tap for every color. Go to our graveyard. We could also just get rid of their other thing too. But I think we have to Fading Hope. Actually, this thing tramples. That could be an issue. Yeah, this is tough. This is tough. If I take the Ren and Realmbreaker, we still would be in trouble. So let's Fading Hope here. Alright. Let's bounce this. I mean, I kind of need that, but not really. Alright. We're taking for 5, 6, 7, and that's 13. We could shoot a Cankerbloom, or we could shoot this, but we can't do everything we want to do. Tough. Jeez. Why is this so difficult? I mean, I think I kind of want to just risk them having something here. If I were them, I would just proliferate. Yep, that's exactly what I would do. Because now we really can't play a spell here. Yep. Hoping to get a bounce spell off top of our library, or possibly another Make Disappear. Alright, this is kind of it. It's all relying on this. Took a hard gamble. I probably could have played that turn better, but here we go. Man. I mean, if you got it, we lose. I mean, this is it. Everything's on the table right here. If not, we got a fighting chance. All right, we're still in this then. Okay. I mean, obviously we're going to block. Okay. So if we flip these over, they're 4/4s. We wouldn't be attacking with the Poppet Stitcher. But assume 2 things get blocked. Oh, we don't have another. We can still shoot something to get it out the way. So we have that. So assume 2 things get blocked. 2 big ones. We have 3, 6. Yeah, that's it. So we don't transform. Oh, and we got a Fading Hope. All right, cool. We're good. Oh, man. That felt like that took entirely too much work. Sure, that can be on top. It doesn't really change anything. I can do this, and then we get a free burn spell. Are we taking any damage here? Blue, white, red? Nope, we're not. All right. Whew. This felt like a whole exercise.
Win or lose, it'll be a thrilling fight.
All right, attacking with everything.
Look how my art hums with life.
We are going to go to our graveyard. We are going to get a Play with Fire. Yep, opponent says GG. Wow. Wow. I felt like we were up against it for so long here. So many triggers. Wow. Wow. I don't even know how much damage that would have been. Those are 6. There's 18. Another 6 is 24. Another 6 is 30. So 36 and 7 is 43. Oof. Man. That, ugh. I don't know how we won that one. Like, I don't even think I played this turns right. I should have had a couple more points of life probably if I'd been paying more attention. But, man, sometimes you just get lucky. Okay, we get to go first. All right, sure. I mean, we either get to shoot something or we get to play a Consider, so I guess it's fine. All right, Consider it is. We will definitely take a land. Like, I'm not mad at that. You know, I'm going to go ahead and do this and just run this out. If they have the kill spells, then it dies. But Aerith is going to be the better option anyway. And if you got the cut down, let's see it. Nope. There's like nothing for you. Oh, no, there's a Rona. Cool. So is this just like Esper Legends? Interesting if it is. I mean, I kind of feel like if I attack and they block, I just shoot their thing. Was that better than just playing Aerith this turn? I don't know if that's true. I mean, makes sense. I wouldn't block either. That's about as suspicious as it's ever going to be. Alright. We have one that's cut down proof. But they are both not go for the throat proof. Because unfortunately they are not artifacts, so they both have throats. I mean, this is usually where you just see a Rafine, and then we're going to hope to not get into a pile of cards where we're racing here. But even if they play a Rafine, it's not the worst thing, because then we get whatever cards off of Aerith, can start getting some Thopters that we can block with, so, you know, this could be okay. This could be alright. Alright, there's Rafine, as we expected. We could also spend, if depending on what we get, I was going to say, what we get off Aerith, if we weren't happy with our options, and we're not, we could go ahead and just kill Rafine. That is totally viable here. So, because Rafine costs 1 more to target. So I'm kind of willing to attack with both here. And then if they block individually, you get to kill both of the things. If not, we'll just probably kill Rafine, I think. Is our plan here. And they might not block either, to tell you the truth. Nope, they're blocking one. They blocked them both! Oh, we get all the value. Love to see it. If you tap my other land, Arena, I swear, okay. I was like, if Arena taps a red mana here, I was about to go bananas. Alright, and then let's go ahead and kill this. Yep, might as well draw and discard. Alright. So that's a pretty strong turn. We got to keep both of our legendary creatures here. We got rid of everything in the way. Couldn't ask for much more there. Ellis gets to be annoying, though. Ooh, Legend Shredder. That's actually going to keep us from doing some attacking, so that's relevant. Alright, and a Thopter. I think we attack with this. Thopter. I mean, you know what? If we attack with Kia... I mean, with Pia, we get to get another Thopter, and then we get to kill Ellis. You know, that's not that bad either. I think they would double block Pia, though. I kind of want them to block in a way that we get to kill the Ledger Shredder here, but that's just being greedy. Let's go. Oh, really? Alright. I thought they were going to do more than that, but sure. I mean, sure, the dude has first or death touch and all that, but I'm looking for more goods. I mean, I probably should have killed it anyway because of the death touch, but meh. Gambled and didn't pay off. Bad move. Sometimes you make play mistakes. You got to live with them. Oh, they want to negate that. Okay, cool. I mean, to be fair, we probably don't have a ton of stuff to get to negate, so that kind of makes sense. All right, what you got? Sounds good. Gonna cycle, that makes sense. Yeah, I should have killed that thing and protected our Aerith, as it turns out. Oh, and they got a kill spell on top of it? Oh, that's gross. Now we're in trouble. Yeah, now we're in trouble for sure. Alright, let's see what we find. Nothing. Wow. Oh, no. Alright, sad. No attacks. Alright, GG's. We're dead. You know what? Let's just keep this and see what happens. Oh, this is probably not the time to test that theory. Then we go... Okay, I was going to say, it could have been a red land. That would have been rough. I mean, a red creature. Let's see what they got here. Oh, that's what we're doing? Well, at this point, we kind of just know we're not going to get to have a successful creature on the battlefield, so maybe we're supposed to be worrying about Saheeli, which we're going to do next turn. To at least get us something of value that hopefully lives. Yeah, let's go ahead and get Thopters, because I feel like there's a chance they might make us just sacrifice our Planeswalker. Alright. In case they're playing some crazy hasty thing, we'll block to try to protect Saheeli. I don't know that we'll get to, though. Alright. Oh, they missed a land, so they're digging. Oh, Juru and Hazaret. Did not expect to see that. That's very interesting. What are we doing here? I think we're bouncing this guy. Don't mind that. We're going to scry 1, tap to draw. Which this can stay on top.
Think swift like a Felidar.
Knowing that we get to play this. And then we still have consider. Seems good. So now we're at least diversifying with things they can't kill easily, hopefully. I mean, they do have white mana as well, so they could kill our enchantments. Alright, you got it. I may want to hold on to the Sakinzan too, in case some random board sweeper happens. Probably in our best interests. I mean, now's your chance if you're going to kill something. Ooh, Reckless Impulse. I'll keep that, I think. It seems useful. Though now I kind of want to be able to Reckless Impulse and play another Saheeli. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do this with one of them. Get some extra duders. Uh-oh. What are they saving mana for?
Dive like hawks.
I'm a little concerned. Not gonna lie. Okay. So we can attack. The other opponent feels about it. I think we just go 1, 2, 3. Or do we just try to get a pile of dudes first? Instead of like, nah, we take the cards. We're taking the cards here. Gonna cut down something. Go for the throat. Okay, sure. That's great. Think we do this? Actually, you know what? Gotta finish the combat first. I think we go ahead and play the land. So either of these we decide to do, then we can follow up with a consider still. And I think we want to do this first. And end the turn. Ooh, Fading Hope. Oh, no, because we lose those right then, huh? Okay. Because anytime we would draw, Aerith replaces them. So, there's that. Sure, that's reasonable. I mean, we knew they've been sitting on some type of removal, so we can't be shocked by that. Yeah, Liliana's not the best against us. Makes sense to discard. Yep. Alright. Yeah, we'll keep a Reckless Impulse. Well, it's almost repeat of last time. Why not? Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to Saheeli. We're going to play this. We're going to make 2 little idiots. And I'm only going to attack with 3 here. I'm restocking our hand a little bit. Right, they can sweep the board if they've got it. Oh, Ratadrabix. I'm a fan. We're in good shape here, though. So I'm not too concerned just yet. Play with fire. Do you do anything here? I don't know that answer, but we're definitely going to do this for now. Scribe, I can go to the bottom. Attack, put the opponent down to 6, and we draw a card. Yeah, we'll just decline since we already have this in hand. I played a land already. I guess we'll consider. Yeah, sure. That's good times. Yeah, we're gonna attack. Not sure why I'm so worried about protecting Saheeli here, but hey. Things. Got another Aerith. Alright, well, if I'd known that, I would have probably played the other one. Well, the opponent's at 8. We got a bunch of flyers. We could make 2 more flyers that are... Yeah, we're not worried about that. Yep, not worried about that. Yeah, I think we got this one, y'all.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch my things.
Yeah, we'll sack one of those.
I've always hated crowds.
Opponent attacks, we just block. Sure. You got it. We'll shoot that for sport so they can't block with it. Though I could have just shot the opponent. Would have been just as good here. Alright, well, that does a whole lot of nothing. Alright, make more things.
Must accept defeat. Now dive like hawks.
Yep. Alright, cool. Alright, so this feels like one of those hop into the lab, build a crazy pile of things, see if it works type experiments. And largely, it worked. So this was the list that we played, but I definitely have some stuff to say about this after we go over the cards. But we had 4 Consider, 4 Fading Hope, 4 Play with Fire, 4 Make Disappear, 4 Reckless Impulse, 3 Pia and Nalar, 4 Wedding Announcement, 2 Poppet Stitcher, 4 Aerith, Tormented Prophet, 2 Saheeli, 2 Narset, and then we had 1 Iganjo, 2 Island, 1 Otawara, 2 Mountain, 1 Sekinzen, 1 Deserted Beach, 3 Seachrome Coast, 4 Shivan Reef, 3 Stormcarved Coast, 3 Battlefield Forge, 1 Sundown Pass, 2 Plaza of Heroes. So yeah, here's a very interesting thing about this deck is that I think it has the cards to allow you to still be okay against most decks. Like even against control decks, like you could replay a Pia, then start getting value that way, get extra cards off the Aerith, you could maybe have a Saheeli that sticks. That's all fine and good. I think you can handle some of the mono blue decks if you get out early and maybe make some flyers to be able to block their Jhin. But it can lead itself to some inconsistencies as well, because you have to play so many spells. You're not playing a lot of actual threats. So you kind of get caught in these games where you have to defend your stuff a lot or defend your position. You can't really go as aggressive as you'd like to. Now, there is a way we could build and try to be more aggressive, but then you kind of have to get away from having all the instants and sorceries that let you trigger the Poppet Stitcher and Narset. Now, you could probably build a version where you just say, okay, I'm not going to care about Poppet Stitcher, and we're just going to try other things, and then try to lean on something like the Pia and Aerith and see if that's a thing that works. So that's probably one way you can go. But yeah, overall, I would say this isn't something I would encourage people to build. It was fun to play. Like, the decisions were great. It was interesting games. But truthfully, at best, this is like a 50-50 deck. Like, if you had the cards and you maybe had a daily that you needed to cast red or blue spells, then, like, go for it. You'll have a blast with it. But not something I would say this late in the season I would spend resources on to try to play and rank. It's just kind of fun to see it go off. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Robber of the Rich. Now, the reason I bring this card up is it hasn't really seen a lot of play lately, and I was actually close to just considering this card as a bulk rare. But it turns out the card still goes for like $1, $1.50 in a lot of places, so it's not even bulk at all. The thing is, it would have been cool to have available in a deck like today where we cared about playing stuff from exile or just even playing extra spells, but I don't know where this is being played right now. I haven't seen it in any modern list or pioneer list, and I don't know if it's quite good enough for formats older than that. So sometimes things perplex me when I see different things like this, but maybe it's just the case of it happens to be a rogue and it's a red creature and that's just good enough and people are putting it somewhere. But either way, if you have these around and you thought they were bulk, they're not. And you may enjoy today's deck because it was fun and quirky and had a ton of triggers, but if you want a quirky deck that can win, check out this Gruul deck we played that was based around Planeswalkers. You might be pleasantly surprised. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.